Hey everyone, so we're still in Toronto and we're still at the Crowne Plaza. However, this is room 903 and it is a one bedroom suite. Let's do a room tour. So as always, we're going to start at the door. Immediately to the right, we have a closet. And in the closet, we have extra bedding at the top. We have hangers. Good amount of hangers. We also have the iron and the ironing board, and further down here we have a safe. Not much room in there for any luggage, but that's okay, as you'll see later on. Immediately to the right here we have a microwave on a stand, and next to that we have a little bench, which is great for putting any bags on that you might need to repack or anything like that. Carrying on round here to the right, we have the TV stand with a huge TV on it. In this stand we have a drawer that has coffee machine as well as some water. Underneath that we have two drawers, which are an okay size. I'm not going to complain about the size of those. Next to that we have a sliding drawer at the top, which doesn't have anything on. Underneath that we have a fridge. And the fridge is fairly good temperature. Maybe just for beverages on this one. And straight away to the right we have a desk. We also have a big mirror. So on the desk we have the telephone, and we have a lamp. On the lamp we have a North American plug and a USB-A. And it is a wheelie chair. Just to the right here we have a window. And just looking out towards Toronto. Nothing great view, but that's okay. Some good light coming in from that one. So as we carry on to the right here, in the middle of the room, we basically have a living room. So we have two comfy armchairs and a nice big couch with a coffee table in the middle. But also on both sides you have these tables which all come apart, and over this side it's the same. And then you have this lamp which has two North American plugs on there. And then just to the right of this here, that's where we're putting our luggage. There's a huge space for it. So yeah, they're visible all the time, but honestly it's fine. So let's have a little bit of an overview of this room. Alright, and then let's carry on through here. So you have a double door, and through this double door is the bedroom. So let's start right at the king size bed. We have a huge bedside table. On this you have an alarm clock, you have a lamp and a reading light, which actually doesn't look to be working on this one, so I might have to ask someone about that. But then underneath we have two North American plugs and two USB-As. On the other side of the bed we have basically the same thing. Another huge bedside table. Let's see, does this one work? This one works. There you go. A reading lamp, another lamp, and then underneath you have two North American plugs and two USB-As, and a nice big shelf underneath too. To the right here we have a window. So it's another view out into Toronto. There's a plane coming past. Yeah. Underneath the window we have the air conditioning unit or heater, depending what time of year it is. This is January, so it's definitely a heater. Next to that we have the nice big comfy chair where we can get ready. And then round to the right here we have another TV stand with another huge TV. So just like the one in the living room, this has a shelf with nothing on. Has a cupboard. Does it have another fridge? No, it doesn't. It has a nice big empty space. And then, understandably, not another coffee machine. That's okay. We can live with just the one. And then underneath, we've got the two drawers. Again, nice size. So if we carry on round to the right here, that's where we find the bathroom. So immediately as you come in, you get the toilet. Right next to that, we have this huge walk-in shower. So the door that opens inwards. We have the shower head. We also have the products there, the conditioner, shampoo and body wash. And then the controls underneath. And then we have a shelf if you wish to use any of your own products. So as we come out of the shower, just on the right we have the sink, a nice big mirror. We also have the hand wash and some lotion here. And there is another mirror just there too. And right next to the mirror, there's also two North American plugs. And there we go. So let's have a little bit of an overview of the bedroom. So there is the room tour of this one bedroom suite here at the Crowne Plaza next to Toronto Airport. Wow, what can I say? It's huge. I mean, if we just want to have the family around to watch TV at night, we have the space to do that now. Very happy with what we have here. Let me know below. What do you think of this room? Do you think it would be appropriate the night before a flight? Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.